Newbay House is nestled in the lush Wexford countryside. Staff and visitors alike have all reported various unexplained phenomena. Tonight, Wexford Paranormal have been invited to explore these claims and see what, if anything, they may find. Tonight you join us at a location known in Wexford as Newbay House. The first records of a building from this location start at around about 1540. We also know that in 1798 a member of the family here was piked to death literally on the front step of the building. The reports as well suggest that in the woods just below this property, his spirit, his ghost, has been seen down there. The reason being that he seeks to protect his fortune, which is reported to be buried in that very location. This particular building, as it stands now, was constructed in 1822. What interests us, however, more so than the stories that have been around for decades, if not centuries, is the fact that recently we discovered from staff that there are numerous and indeed continuous reports of paranormal activity at this location, and tonight they're the things we wish to explore.
There was a member of staff coming back from downstairs after getting some ice, and they saw a little girl sitting on the stairs, on the back stairs, and they stopped and asked the little girl was she okay.
Are you okay? Where's your mum?
And she didn't react or move or say anything, so the member of staff went back to work and asked another member of staff to go and check on the little girl and try and find her mummy.
It's weird. There's so many weird things happened here. Like in the kitchen, we went into the cold room and there was a jug of oranges, the full weight on the shelf. And we were talking away, and next moment you could see the jug falling without reason, without anybody touching it.
And there was a couple staying in Lois's room, and they woke up one night and there was a boy just standing at the end of the bed, and then he disappeared. They thought he'd run away. They went downstairs to check with the porter, and there was no children at all staying here that night.
I went to kitchen to drop the last part or something. When I was in the middle of the door, right in it, just when I went to the kitchen, straight in the door, all the soup ladles start moving, hitting each other, loud, clear noise. But the strange thing was they start moving like someone went through them in the second when I was in the middle of the door. I looked there, I started running there to find the cause. Was standing just under them, one of them fell down, looking around, ventilation turned off, windows closed, gas turned off, everything was shut.
Reports of doors banging, girls been seen, spirit girls on the stairs, ladies in windows that are unaccounted for, taps turning on, huge amount of unexplained and unsubstantiated paranormal, or at least potential paranormal activity that we will attempt to verify or debunk over the course of tonight's investigation. Just about finishing setting up, and we've rigged the DVR cameras in various locations around the building. I actually found myself questioning some members of the team for not having connected a power cable to the camera in question, that it was only the BNC cables. Apparently that's not what happened.
Myself, Stella and Veronica came up, set up the camera. I plugged in both of them. The girls were watching me. Michael came back up and said there was only one plugged in, which we did plug both in.
Yeah, definitely. There were two plugged in.
Okay, so what we were doing was we were setting up an audio recorder. What we have discovered, however, is that the noise we heard on the floor in front of us, I'm not sure if you'll see it on this footage, but there's water on the floor right between us, so we suspect there's possibly leaking in the roof, but that would explain what was happening there. Again, we call out to the lady who is known to be seen in the window in this room. Make your presence known to us by showing yourself, speaking to us. Let us hear your voice. Affect the temperature in the room. Or we have a green light on the floor. If you come close to that box, other lights will come on, and we will know that you're here with us. Do you not like those on?
No, I don't like them at all.
Okay, is it because you're hearing things so differently and so clearly?
Yeah.
Something just fell to this side as well. Something definitely fell. Just
Don't say any weight, do you?
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, I just.
Okay, there's water dropping to this side of us as well.
It's just here.
But again, I'm calling out to that lady known to have been spotted in this window. It would seem that we are unaware of your actual name. Can you tell us your name?
My name is Jackie.
You might recognise Jackie.
I used to work here.
Can you walk towards us? Come join us in this space. Let's hear your footsteps on the floor as you walk towards us. Can you switch on the TV? If there's any children in this space, if there's any children who have left their handprints on the mirror, why don't you come join us? Come play a game with us. Move or rattle something in the room. Again, that's the drop of water hitting the floor. We're very interested to know your name. We're very interested in meeting you, and indeed interested in hearing your story, if you wish to share that with us. If you are here, why are you still here? What's your connection to this space? So right now we've 2 other teams at different locations around the place as well. We have one group of 3 down in the basement area, down in the kitchen, exploring that, and we have one of the kitchen staff who would have been here at the time with them, so hopefully that will yield a return. We have another team then in one of the bedrooms where apparently the image of a girl, or the spirit of a girl, has been seen actually to descend from the ceiling, so that would be hugely interesting if we could capture that. Right now we can't hear any noise from anywhere, so wherever the teams are, they're far enough away from us to not be a reason for any noise you might hear close to this room.
Lad, we're just coming in. We're just coming in.
Yeah. Horrible.
Yeah, you're going to sit.
How big, I think, yeah.
What is it?
How big?
Okay, we're back in the kitchen now, the 3 of us. So move something, do something.
There was a noise, it's hard to distinguish.
That's the thing, everything echoes in here, doesn't it? From outside.
Too many people loud music here, and it happened when we turned all the music, everyone were gone, no one was there, really quiet, and then
That happened.
strange thing is that the music was turned off 5 minutes before we left. We didn't hear anything, and when I went in the kitchen, then those things started moving, so I could hear them. Like,
So they moved with force?
yeah, it was like someone went through it with a hand or something.
And do you think that would have been an angry gesture? Or just mischievous?
I wouldn't say angry, but it was some kind of sign. I don't know.
Annoyance, maybe.
Jackie, you're a familiar face here. What about if maybe you were to call out for a while and see if we get a reaction to that? Don't be embarrassed. The worst that'll happen is you're talking to yourself.
If there's anybody in this room, can you make a noise or something just to let us know that you're here? please. Anything at all. Can you tell us your name? Or make a sound somewhere in the room?
Is there something you would like us to know? Okay, so we're about 15 minutes in now, roughly. Ooh. No, I'm not sure what that was. It was
Copper.
it was like something was brushing across my forehead, but it stung a little bit. You know, it's not like that cobweb effect. It actually, like if you drag the sharp nail, you know, the top of a, yeah, it just stung a little bit. That was unusual. I haven't come across that before. Okay. Again, if there is a spirit person or spirit people here with us, and you choose to make your presence known by contact, please be mindful that contact is in no way aggressive or uncomfortable for the people here.
Maybe you can just move those labels that are hanging there between the two rooms. Maybe if you move those, we can get it on video. Just move those. This shows the power that you have. How many spirits are in the room with us at the moment?
Two.
You heard?
Here. Two spirits here with us.
Newbay House, 15th of October 2012, 11 minutes past 8. Carol, Claire and Michael in room 5, which is the bedroom upstairs.
How's everybody feeling?
Okay, so far.
If there's any spirit people or children here present with us in this room, room 5, can you please come forward and make your presence known to us? Claire, do you know if that the parents comes when there's other children around?
It was another little boy who's treated.
But has it appeared with adults as well?
And just if it was the same little girl who was on the stairs.
Yeah, that was for an adult, yeah.
Her name's might be Sarah.
Is there a change in temperature over here, Michael? Because I'm just freezing all of a sudden.
It's still around the same.
Does that yoke just get a bit brighter on the sun when it's on top?
Yeah, there's two little level meters on
Just
it.
Maybe things are starting to happen. What did you hear?
No, I thought something touched my head.
When we go down for the break, I just want to get someone to have a look, because it did now, it stung. It was like you dragged something just sharp across my forehead. I keep thinking I'm hearing slight whispering from my right hand side, but with the rain falling, it's really hard to determine if it's just that as opposed to a whisper. So just, it's been relatively quiet so far. We've heard a few small noises. In terms of personal experience, definitely felt like something was scraped or dragged across my forehead, but we'll look at that. I'm going to try some Frank's box just on the off chance that it's a more convenient way for them to communicate with us. If there's a spirit person here with us and you can hear my voice, I've just put a box on the floor. It makes noise. You can speak to us by using that box. We mentioned our names a few minutes ago, that I was Michael, and we also have Veronica and Jackie. Can you repeat one of those names for us so that we know you hear our voice? Can you say the name of the person in this group of 3 people who worked here before? Again, I asked that question. If you can say the name of the person that worked here before, it would be an indication that you're aware of our presence. Go on, Veronica, go on. Did you hear it?
I heard it.
Yeah, it was
I heard
really
it. It was
quick.
really low, but quick.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for that. Now, what has happened in the last few minutes since we started using the Frank's box? The audio recorder that Veronica has been using, we've had to switch it off because it kept saying it was now loading. We have never had trouble with that before. It's a very expensive and a very reliable piece of equipment. The camera that I'm speaking to you on now, I just noticed had stopped recording. I hope it was recording when we had some communication. Please come forward if you're here with us. Speak to us through the box on the floor. Please say the name of the person who worked here, who has invited us here this evening. Now, I heard something.
I heard
Alex. And I was thinking in my head, I should ask who owns this building.
Oh, sorry.
Because but that's fine, because I heard that. And when I said, who has invited us here, obviously he's the man who gave us permission.
Yeah.
He's the man who signed the forms. So, am I correct in saying that the name you gave me was Alex? Is that right? Yes.
I heard it, yes.
Yeah.
As well.
Again, I'm asking you to please tell us your name. Please share your name with us. Yes, your name. Did he say my name?
My name. Yeah.
What is your name? I'm just curious to know, is there a member of the French family here? Is there a Colonel French or any of his family members here in this space? I heard Ale.
I heard that earlier, which is the verb
To go, yeah. That's just after saying a name. What did you hear, Jackie?
I thought I heard go.
No, I heard Vlad.
Oh, Vlad.
Really?
Can you repeat that name? I think I heard a particular name. Can you repeat it again for me, please? Did you hear a name, Jackie? No?
No. Well, no. Frank or something.
Frank is what I heard.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I thought I was just hearing things.
No.
Yeah, obviously.
But it was
I thought
it was more like Frank than Frank.
Yeah, because I was going to say Frank, and I was like, well, that's not very French, so I must be the one.
But if you say it like Frank,
Yeah.
that sounds.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
What did you hear that time?
Out.
Yeah.
What was it?
Out.
Yeah.
In English. Someone over by the window?
You're kidding me. Low battery, gone. I charged it up today. We seem to be getting a lot of battery drainage. The recorder went, the radio was blinking low battery. All of those have been changed. I put new batteries in the recorder before it came up. The camera that I'm speaking to you on switches stuff off momentarily. And this camera, which I specifically charged up today, has just drained. This lasts for ages. So while it would seem that it's been quiet enough for this session, we've had some communication on the Frank's box, but certainly something has been draining the energy from the equipment. It's not an unusual phenomenon, it's often reported, but not something we encounter an awful lot, so that's interesting. I'm going to finish this session, so it's Michael, Veronica and Jackie in the bridal suite, concluding our session for now. Session 2, it's Michael. This time Claire's with us and Veronica on camera. We're at the top of the stairs where the little girl has been reportedly seen at the bottom. The reason we're here is there's reports of footsteps back and forth along the stairs. We are hearing some footsteps. They sound like they're coming from here. Can't be sure yet if they're not coming from upstairs. So maybe for the next session we make sure they're not in the bridal suite.
What is that?
Yeah, it's definitely somebody walking.
Jackie, Stella, Breda in room 5.
What was it?
Jackie. You Jackie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you want Jackie, Michael? Okay, just a second.
Michael.
Jackie, the bridal suite, is that directly above where we are on that landing where the child's footsteps are heard?
Let me see now. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Has anyone moved up there in the last few minutes?
No, we're down
We're in
here.
five.
We're in room 5.
Well, we're in room 5.
Carol's team are in the bridal.
Carol's team are in the bridal suite.
Yeah, no, we haven't moved. What was happening? I'm halfway up the stairs and I was just calibrating the geophone again. So I was stamping my foot on the step and we heard a corresponding thud from above us on what we thought was either the landing or directly over us, if that's where the bridal suite is. Right now.
What did he say?
Don't mind the car.
A lot of noise down here.
God, I
Okay, Michael, I just want to tap my foot on the floor so you can hear it. Yeah, that sounds like what we heard, Michael. Okay, could be. Heard an electrical noise behind us as well. We'll keep an eye on things, it just seems a little bit lively here.
There was a lot of stories of people saying that they heard footsteps. It sounded like it was coming from the bridal, but there was never anybody in the bridal as such. You know, coming from there, they always said, oh, there was someone banging around up in the bridal suite last night, and there was never anybody in that room.
Was it always that size, Jackie, that room?
Yeah, it was always that size. Yeah. Well, from what I know of it, but I have been told before, you know, who was making the racket upstairs,
Right.
and there was on many occasions never anybody up there. So
Wonder if Michael put a trigger object there to put it.
up in the bridal suite.
Maybe that's who took the thing out of the camera after we
That's true.
locking him in.
One of the other people that are here said that there was one of the guests had said that there was a girl came down from the ceiling in this room, and Michael was asked me the other day the very same question: did anything ever happen in this room? But I didn't previously know until today as such.
What's also happening is just below us on the stairs we have a motion sensor with a passive infrared, so it should only trigger if something walks past it. At the moment it is intermittently coming on and off on the step where again that child, that girl has been seen. So we're going to try and make a communication or connection with that. If there's the spirit of a little girl here with us, if there's a little girl on the stairs, can you make your presence known to us by making a sound in this space with us, please?
Did you see something on past that?
Don't hear it.
Yeah, I heard that.
Like a child's voice. Now,
Yeah.
Sarah, please don't switch it on again. Sarah?
Secret light is going out. I thought I see a shadow kind of going across that a bit. if you know.
Sarah, the box that's halfway up the stairs. Can you make those blue lights come on for us? If you run past that black box, either up the stairs or down the stairs, those blue lights will come on for us. Sarah, we're told that kids run back and forward along this hallway here. Can we please hear your footsteps on this landing? Can you run back and forward? Hear that? That click.
Yeah, the click, alright, yeah.
Sarah, can you come forward and touch my hand, hold my hand? Or call out to us, please. Just all nice. That room. It's you?
No,
No?
I can't
I just
understand.
illuminate a little bit brighter for a second now enough.
Sarah, if that was you, can you do it again, please? I don't think we all saw it. Sarah, the reason we'd like to know your story is because, from what we've been told, that you've been seen on the foot of the stairs and you've been upset at the foot of the stairs. You've also been heard running back and forward along this corridor. Does that mean that perhaps you had an accident and fell down that stairs? Would that be why you are still here in this space?
Just my two arms just feel like ice blocks.
Really?
Yeah.
Back of my right hand is like ice.
It's just,
Put the temperature over there, just see is it any different, and here you'll see the bottom two, the bottom figures, or the temperature. To 12, was it?
yeah, it's 12 now, yeah. 12.1, 2,
It's gone up.
3.
Okay, that's what you could do. Bring the temperature up in Jackie's hand. Keep going up with it.
It's actually climbing up there now. It went from, now it's gone to 13.
Is it?
It's gone up 13.3, 13.5,
Stick with that then.
13.6. It actually jumped from 12.5 maybe, all the way up. It's still going up.
Is it?
It's on 14 now. 14.1.
Keep increasing it. Come on.
It's gone up again.
Whichever spirit is here, I'm getting the sense it's a way back in years now.
But if it was way back in years, why is there so much French?
Coming through that, yeah, but the feeling
I
of the
feel
person.
that as well. I feel it's a young girl and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's that cold breeze on my face again.
I thought I heard some noise back here.
Oh, I thought that was you.
No. Do you hear it?
Yeah. I thought that was you breathing.
Turn this down now. I just turn this off and just sit in quietness for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what'll happen.
I'd love a bag of fish and chips or something. Absolutely starving. There's no food here.
I wish. It's gone settled back now on 12.5.
Sarah, I believe that's you. If when you light the light, you also make the black box flash.
Let's get rid of it.
Could be draft. Because I am feeling cold. Let's just check. Absolutely no draft whatsoever.
Really?
But it might be just us, even
Yeah,
us
just
moving.
movement or something. Right,
Should settle down now. Sarah, just again, it's so we know you're here. Can you move the curtain in an obvious manner? We're not touching it. And it's stopped moving now, and we have stopped moving as well. Can you move that curtain now for us, please?
It'd be interesting to see back what happened when there was nobody there.
Sarah, can we hear your voice? Can you speak to us? Can you tap out how many are in this group that we can see? How many people are here sitting on the landing now? Can you make the sound?
What was that? Did you hear that?
It's a tap.
Is there any way you can check? Did anyone else
No, but that wasn't.
That was definitely down here.
Jeez.
because it wasn't like a foot movement.
We did the boy either. It's not boy, it's that.
In which one?
Yeah,
Sorry?
down there, maybe.
Sarah, do you play with the little boy that's been seen in one of the other rooms? There's so much about this building that we're
It
not
said
aware
something
of.
in the oak. One of the lieutenant's sons, but I don't know.
Is that light still on down there?
Yeah. Is it?
Ah.
It's not
Oh, it's not.
Oh, no, it's not. To me, it's too rhythmic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to suggest every time Sarah's name was mentioned.
Unless you move it totally up.
What's down in that room, or is it my imagination?
There's a 4-poster bed with drapes.
Right. I
Unless
saw
the fo-
something else.
It's the foot of the bed facing us. Sarah, or whoever it is that's moving in that bedroom, can you do that again? Can you move across the room so that we can see you? Or make a sound so that we can hear you? Or speak to us, that would be fantastic. Okay, we're hearing some thumps, but it does sound like
Yeah.
upstairs. This battery's working fine. This is the same camera. The one we were upstairs had low battery and switched itself off. And I haven't changed batteries in it because it's a rechargeable battery that you have to charge from a computer.
Are you okay?
Yeah, sure. We'll do some more Frank's box in a minute, but Sarah, or the little boy that we've heard mentioned,
She's gone into the bedroom.
Claire's just gone into the bedroom down there. Can you make yourself known to Claire in the bedroom? Can you make a sound in that room? Can you catch her hand? Touch her? I'll put this here. And again, if you run past it, Horace, those lights will come on once they've gone off. Okay. Can you run past that for me, Sarah? Make the lights come on. For the little boy. Now.
What was that? A noise?
It's not coming on. Where was that?
That's
Was it?
above, yeah.
Okay. That's the same light. We've just moved the location. And it's not coming on. I'll roll this past the...
Strange.
So it's doing what it should. That's the same light that we took from just down the stairs. That's been coming on the whole time. And that's where the little girl's, as an apparition, has been reported to be seen. Now that we know it's functioning the way it should, I'm going to put it back there and I'll put it on the opposite side of the step, same step, and see if that makes a difference. That's an interesting thing. Window that the girls have the torch on, that one? That's the window where apparently the figure of the lady has been seen from down here. So, if she could show herself tonight, that would be fantastic. But that's where she's seen. We're in one of the outbuildings off the back of the property. Certainly parts of it seem old. There's old archways, old stone walls, doorways and window frames. We have no idea what it was used for. It's a drink store, is that right?
Yeah,
Alcohol store. Are you near the door, Mike?
No, back from it.
Okay. Just heard a creak beside
It's
you.
behind you, I thought, Michael.
Behind me?
Mhm.
Yeah. Was it behind me?
I thought so.
I thought it was over beside you. Anyway.
No, I'm back from the
If
door.
the person or people that may be here with us that made that noise behind us, could you do that again? Can you make that sound? How do people feel at the minute? Because, I mean, you've been here before, have you?
Yeah. I think I'm after seeing, you know, something out of the corner of my eye over there 3 times now since
In the
it's,
front part?
just right by the door.
The
First
front
I
door
thought
we
it
came
was
in?
a red light flashing, and then the second time it was just like a little
Okay.
light, really quick, like.
If there's a spirit person here with us that's in the front part of this building, can you come forward? I just put on my torch and move out there, okay? Okay. If there's a spirit person here, can you make a sound in this space for me, please? Close one of those doors. Wooden doors. Or tap one of those doors. That noise is down there, like, but it isn't raining outside.
No, it's not raining. It doesn't sound like rain. It's just a drop or a single
Yeah.
noise. Like.
I'm just going to take a little bit. Okay, so once again, if there is a spirit person or spirit people here with us, please make a sound in this room so we know your presence.
Me?
I think that's water.
That's water, as far as I'm concerned, yeah. All here now. You can't get me. Yeah. Look at.
There's no drop.
No,
there,
it's
so-
only our footprints. That's what I'm looking for.
There's no, it's like water dropping, but there's no water.
No, no, that's what that one felt like to me. Like it, you know.
Yeah.
And that, there's no. I don't see any damp on it.
There is not here, but there's no sign of water coming on.
Do you know the people with us tonight who used to work here? 2 girls. Do you know Jackie and Claire? Make a loud noise in here if you do. Where is it? It's always the same point on my head as well. Would you show us where your treasure is buried? Now. That's not there.
Yeah.
Are we hitting the raw nerve?
Bloody hell. Where's the door? Sorry.
Okay, once again, we mentioned about your treasure, your wealth, your worth. Is it buried in the woods?
I saw something flashing over
Yeah.
there.
There's a little flash, yeah. In that direction, there. Come on, if that's you that's showing yourself, can you do that again, please? It would be fantastic, before we leave here, if you could make a noise like shutting one of the doors behind the girls. Making a sound against the wood, like this.
You should have done somewhere else.
It's just that it's always in the same place though in my head, that's what I can't understand. Like someone doing this. Sorry. Look right there. Like someone doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try the treasure again.
So again, the man who I spoke to earlier, the man who I addressed when I mentioned the treasure or the alleged hidden treasure in the wood, if you're still here, I asked you earlier, would you show it to us? And we heard a sound. Was that you? Can you make that noise again for us? We would love to see you, know where your treasure is.
Oh my gosh. I thought it was in there.
Yeah, no.
I thought it was in
I
there.
thought, well,
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
That was
Yeah.
okay. Why are you reacting to those questions? What is the issue with your treasure or your fortune, your wealth? Do you want us to know where it is? Make a sound if you do. If you want to keep it a secret from us, indicate that by making a sound. I mean, it has come up twice when we mentioned it, but then it stops.
Exactly, yeah. That's why we suggested it.
That's
First
interesting.
time was pretty clear, the second time was pretty clear as well.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, is it?
And it was the same sort of noise.
Mm. Who are you? What is your name?
It has to be the wind.
It has to be, it could be blowing rain off the
Sorry.
trees.
Something investigator I am.
Ah, here now. I know.
Lost us all.
I know. Where's the door? Oh my god.
Why is no one else feeling that?
Here, hold on.
Me too.
I can hold on.
I don't know. Right. So let's go for 3 on this.
I want to speak to you. We all want to speak to you about your treasure. Where is it? Make a sound in this space if you're aware of the fact that we're discussing your treasure with you. Bang something like you have done. Now then, if you make one more sound, one more obvious and apparent sound, we will leave you in this space. Can you whistle? Can you make a whistling sound like this?
Yeah, I just felt, well, actually, as if someone was, pushing by.
Okay.
I went to-
Is there someone in here that wants to leave this space, that's trying to get past us? Or are you trying to come between us and the door?
Something pushed me.
Okay. If you were the person that pushed Veronica, the person I'm pointing at, can you do that to one of the rest of us? Can you push Michael out there? Have a go at the bigger people in the room, the stronger people in the room. Don't just pick on the women. Okay, well, we take our leave and we do one group session. We're going to head back to the house.